Hello and welcome to another video for Kat Scrappiness. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new Friends Under the Sea new summer release. Hi everyone, it's Janet and welcome to my craft room. Today I'm here for Kat Scrappiness and it's an exciting day because I've got the new summer release for you to look at. There's actually going to be two summer releases from what I understand, but this one has a very decidedly water theme to it. And we have a new tool that I want to show you as well. So what I will do is go through each of these pieces, show you what it looks like, inked up, cut up, etc. And at the very end, I'll look at some cards that I've made with these products. So I hope you'll stick around to that point. Again, that'll be toward the end. Okay, let's start by taking a look at the newest tool in the Kat Scrappiness store. This is a pretty exciting piece. It comes in a tube with ends on each side, so you can keep it stored that way. I just have taken mine off on one end. You don't really need the tube, but you can certainly keep it that way if you'd prefer. Now, this is a double-ended tool. On one end, we have a poker tool, and that's great for poking out little bits in die cuts, and also if you want to put any brads or anything like that in, you can use that poker tool to do it. On the other end, we've got a wax tip. And of course, a wax tip is really used for being a jewel picker. And I wanted to show you how well that works. Now I've got a sprinkle mix here. This is called By the Shore. It is one of the new ones that came out last month. And you just push it onto whatever it is, and it'll hold it on there and move it. Even that ball it's going to handle. So whatever jewel, whatever sequin, whatever clay piece, you can just pick it up and put it wherever you want. And you can use this poker tool too if you have some glue and you want to just press it down and make sure it's getting a good adhesion. You can use it that way as well. So when you have it shut, I wanted to give you a tip on how you know which end is what. So if you look on this end, it's got a bigger hole. Hopefully you can see that. That is your wax tip. And if you go to this side, it's a much narrower hole. That is your poker tool. So you can quickly just look at each side and figure out which one you want. And then it's got this pretty crystal see-through center to it, which just makes it feel more elegant. It's really nice and balanced. It's easy to hold. It's a great tool. So this one is called Friends Under the Sea stamp set, and it is absolutely adorable. You can see there are three little friends here, a bunch of accessories for under the water, and then many different sentiments. So let's take a look at that colored up and all the different sentiments. So here I stamped and colored, cut out all the images in the set, and then I also stamped each sentiment, and I actually heat embossed those. Now there are matching dies for this set. They just aren't available at the time that I'm filming this. So if they're not ready by the time this is filmed, it will be available on reserve. So as you can see, there's a cheerful looking whale. We've got a sea lion and then a cute little turtle. And then all the little accessories that you can make with this set, some seaweed, and weed with some rocks, some different shells. We've got air bubbles, a couple fish. It's really, really cute. And then the sentiments: you're turtly awesome, have a whale of a day, seize the day, see you soon, just keep swimming, I love you deeply, I see it's your birthday, and long time no see. So there you have that set. And again, you see this in the package. It's a nice large set called, again, Friends Under the Sea stamp set. Now to go with that stamp set, we have a Friends Under the Sea paper pad. So this is 48 double-sided pages. There are 12 patterns and they repeat 4 times. So let's take a look at the 12 pages. Starting with this one, we've got that cute sea turtle in there with some of the starfish and air bubbles. We've got a light colored polka dot. It's kind of a greenish colored background with a white polka dot. We've got our cute whale. We've got a darker blue and white polka dot. This is a fun paper. It's very wavy, so it definitely mimics water. This is also fun. All the air bubbles. I love that one too. This one has the starfish in browns and light white. This is gorgeous. I love this pattern right here in that light blue and white. This is a nice background as well because we have fish, we've got some seaweed, we've got kelp, we've got a lot of different water-based animals and shells that also appear, of course, in here. And that's kind of typical for the Kat products, is that they will tend to mimic the stamp set so that they really coordinate well together. Then we've got another bubble paper. This is white bubbles on a blue background. Very cute. And we have the sea lion or sea otter. I'm not sure which this is. I'm sure one of you know out there and can correct me, but all I know is it's a cute little guy. So I'll go with that. All right. And then the last paper is a tone on tone. It's a gray with a lighter gray background. And again, this is all the shells and the seaweed that are showing up here. Another nice subtle background. So those are the 12 patterns, and it makes just a gorgeous little set here to work with. All right, next we have a lot of fun dies out in this summer release. So we have one word phrase here. It says Summer Vibes, and it has the letters and the shadow. So you could use it with or without the shadow, but I chose to cut mine out of a rainbow pattern paper. So that's very cute. Next is kind of an exciting addition to the line. This is the stitched wave dies. And we have, I could put it this way, we have the stitch dies with a pretty heavy wave, and then we've got another stitch die pattern with smaller waves. And I love the stitch details on this. You can see what that looks like here. Again, here's the die. And what you do is you'll just decide how deep you want your die to be, or your die cut to be, and then cut it at the top of that. So in this case, the back one is the dark blue, and the light one is the light blue. And you could use them either by themselves, certainly. This one also would be great by itself, or you can double them up the way that I did here. I just use a little bit of removable glue so they'll stay together, and so I can show you that. But it's super cute and adds a lot of detail. And last but not least, we have this beautiful set here. This is called Underwater Adventures Backdrop. And this is what it looks like when you cut it out. So in this case, we've got a frame that cuts out separately, which is great for your underwater scene here or any card that you want to have just a nice simple stitched background frame. And then the backdrop is used to cut out the center of a solid piece, and what you get is the pieces of kelp and the seaweed here, as well as cutouts for stones. So if we put that in here like I had it before, there you go. Now in addition, there is this piece. It's basically the sand bottom, and you can use this with or without the sand bottom. In this example, I just wanted to show you everything about the die, so I included a sand bottom here. Last but not least, it cuts out 6 bubbles or air bubbles that you can place wherever you want in your scene. But this is an awesome little set. Again, it's called Underwater Adventures Backdrop. So as promised, let's look at 3 cards that I made using this new release. So first of all, I'm going to flip this over so you can see it. So to make this, I used the Underwater Adventures Backdrop die, and only for this part, the sand bank. And with it, I cut 2 strips in different color grays in order to get kind of a seashore type or an island type look to that. Then I used Friends Under the Sea stamp set for my character and for the kelp with the stones there. Then I used Glitter Galore paper pad. That's this paper pad for the border. So the last thing I used was the By the Shore sprinkle mix, and I used that for the gems and the clay shells. I used the new embellishment pickup tool to arrange those and glue them down. I even got to use the poker end to get the sand shape out of its die. So this is turning out to be a very handy little tool. Alright, let's look at card 2. Turn it around. Isn't this cute? I love this card as well. To make this, of course, the whale comes from the Friends Under the Sea stamp set. So that's the cute little whale there. Then I used the wave dies. This is called stitched wave dies for part of my background. So you can see here I've used both of those, the larger and the smaller wave dies together, and I really like it stacked. It's very cute that way. I have the background paper here. This polka dot paper comes from Friends Under the Sea paper pad. The Summer Vibes word, and let me move some of my sprinkles away so you can see that better, but kind of in the way, but it says Summer Vibes there, and that comes from the Summer Vibes with Shadow word die. Super fun to work with also. Then of course this is made into a pocket by using the new and improved A2 front shaker pockets. Makes this super easy, and inside I used the By the Sea sprinkle mix, which is just lovely in there. Love how it turned out. And here is my last and final card for you. Let's turn it around. Isn't this adorable? I love this dimensional look that I've created here. And of course the key to all of this is the Underwater Adventures backdrop die, which creates that background, and inside of that background I have used the adorable little turtle from the Friends Under the Sea stamp set, and I've also used all of the little embellishments, or most of them anyway, to decorate the rest of the card, both inside and on the outer edges of the card. Super cute. That background bubble paper comes from Friends Under the Sea paper pad. And then I've added a few of the Ice Ice Baby clear enamel drops. And this just gives it, again, a little more watery look. I used some on the inside and the outside. And of course, to maneuver all these little pieces, I found that the embellishment pickup tool, both the waxy end and also, again, the poker end, came very much in handy to speed up the process and make my card making a lot easier. So there you go, everybody. That is the Friends Under the Sea release. And again, that includes the stamp set, a matching paper pad, both called Friends Under the Sea. There are dies for this that are on reserve currently, but should be available soon if they aren't available already. Then we have the Underwater Adventures backdrop that creates these lovely scenes. We have the Summer Vibes with Shadow word die. And we have the stitched wave dies, which creates a really fun stitched wave scene. And then we have, last but not least, this wonderful embellishment pickup tool. So there you have it, everybody. Go ahead and follow the links or go straight to the store and make your orders. Thank you, and see you soon. Keep crafting, everyone. Bye.